Hello and welcome to Lab Time's mini seminar. Today I am going to show you a free VST plugin that I really like. It's more of, what can you call it, over to the kind of nerdy stuff, but also very important. So right now I've loaded in Vital and I only have a sine wave, but right now I can do stereo FM. I can do fine tune the pitch. I can change the wavetable, as you can see up here, and I can change the unison percent and the filter and the resonance. That's the only things I can do with the sound. So I can change how much FM I want in it. I can change fine tune. I can change the wavetable. I can change the unison. You can hear it more if I have this. So I can change the unison. Then I can close down the filter with resonance. And then let me take up the filter. Like this. And then I can put in a big reverb. But it's only the dry and wet. So why would I have this? Why would I control this? Well, I can show you down here. I open up the spectrum analyzer from Ableton. And what we can do is we can open it up on the triangle, and now we can see all the overtones. If I take this sine wave, you can see all the sine wave overtones here. And when I hover over it, you can see over in this corner, I can see which tone it is, which dB I'm at, if I go up, if I go down. So that's all nice and cool. So, and it looks like this. But if we go into this page here, we have this Janus Lynggaard Turbo. And if you go into this one, Signalizer display, and go down in the bottom, free download. You can get all these if you have Windows. I don't know if the window works. I know that the Signalizer 4.3 down to 4.8 in my case doesn't work. I don't know if there's an error on the download or if it's my computer or something. But the 3.2 from 2017 works for me, and that's the one I use. So you can go in here and download it, okay? And it's free. So if I go into Signalizer, it's a VST and you just drag it in, you don't even need to install it. If I open that up, now we can go into the spectrum analyzer, and you know, it's a window we can open and close how big we want. So I am gonna put it here. So you can see the spectrum analyzer. If I hold this tone, so if you see here, this is a lot more precise. You have this bass tone down here from 23,000 kilohertz, so down in the deep spectrum. So we can't hear that, but this is the mud we're talking about, but we can't kind of see it here. We can see it goes up to about the about 100 dB. If we open up so it's big, like this, it's still one ongoing like thing, but it actually goes down. And if I let go, hit it again, you can see that's the last point that we had. Okay? So the cool thing here on the Signalizer that is, you can actually see there's a red and a yellow. And if we go up here and click, you can see if I take this and I'm gonna zoom in. If I click on this little white one, we open up this thing here, and if I click this, you can see the the yellow line. For me, that is the mono signal, and the red here is our sides. So we have mids and sides. So we can see what happens in the sides, and we can see what happens in mono, or in the middle. So that's really cool that you can set up different colors. You can also go in here and change up a lot of things. We can go in and load in like this. So we have this spectrogram of the tones, which frequencies we are listening to as well. We can go in and say analytic. We just have to go outside and in again. So now we change the colors because I loaded up another one, and we can just go in here and say, okay, I want this one to be, let's say, I want a light color. It's kind of difficult, but now we have a red. So you can see the red one is the sides, and the blue one is the mono. Cool. We also have a oscilloscope, so we can see which tone. Now I can change. So we can actually see the sound that we're working with, and we can do FM. It will kind of change the tone, and we can set it to different stuff in here. We can say beats, time, if we take it down, and then we can also say the input gain, how much should it listen to. So let's go out to cycle again. So now we can say, okay, how big should the sine wave look? Now we can see the different ones. Okay. And then the last one is the vectorscope, and that's why I set it up like I did, is because right now if I hit a tone, you can see it makes this stereo picture of that tone. I'll remove that. So what I can do is I can go in here, and when I play, that's what we're listening to, both phasing wise and stereo wise. We can get these nice cool pictures as well. So what I can do is right now I can change kind of how I bend it with FM. And you would get a better kind of understanding, or you would see the sound. So right now I can twist it with FM, and it's with the stereo effect on vital. So let's see if we have that in a sine wave. I can change this up with detuning. So this is what happens when I detune. Or if I change going into a saw, square. So that's how it would look. I could also say, okay, I want to do unison. So unison is right now there's 16 sounds stocked on each other, and then right now it's the percentage how much I detune the 16 voices, and now this is going to happen. It looks really nice when we look at it like this. We can also take this down and then detune this. we can take a filter and we can take the cutoff down. It's kind of like when you just turn down the volume just with a filter. But the cool thing is, if I put my resonance so it will self-oscillate and take the filter down, now this is going to happen. Listen again. Go down. Okay, if we take another kind of wave sound from the filter and take the filter down. Take some unison on it. Let's just make it move. And if we had to see this on the spectrogram, I'm doing exactly the same. Look at the top frequencies, because this is right now where our resonant is, right over here. So you can see when I can have it here, you can see that the line just follow that top one, and if I go filter sweep, go lower and lower and lower. Nice. And again, it's totally free. Get these cool patterns. It's totally free. Go grab one, and you can use it for a lot of stuff. You can use it for a oscilloscope and a spectrum analyzer that is in way high quality. It's really nice, and yeah, go grab it. See you next time at Rumkraft at lab time. Please come. It's always fun when you drop by. Cool. See you guys. Bye.